So we have already seen where Corona has affected the party scene. That's a short-term effect. But long-term, the estimated loss in revenue could be significant. We've got cultural commentator Clyde McKenzie here to join us. He's joining us via Skype, practicing social distancing. Good morning, Clyde. How are you?
Good morning. On.
All right. I hope we keep this connection because you're already starting to drop out a little bit. First of all, let me ask you how you're doing in this time of COVID.
Well, I'm doing pretty well. Of course, the confinement is a challenge, but I'm going on.
Yes, and we know you're outdoors with your farm, growing your things and so on. So you're keeping yourself occupied. Let me ask you, you've been keeping an eye on entertainment for many, many years. Have you ever seen anything like this? Anything like this?
Nothing remotely comparable to this.
Wow. What are you hearing from those in the industry? I'm reading this article that says we've lost everything. One entertainer is saying we've lost everything, no gigs, no nothing. Tell me what you're hearing on the ground.
Well, here's what. Entertainers, for example, if we're dealing strictly with the music industry, they have a few streams of income. So they have multiple streams. So, if you are a musician, you could go into the studio, you get a gig there because somebody's recording. Then there is the live shows. So you might be somebody who is going to be dealing with the audio for a stage show. Mm-hmm. Those streams of income have been severely curtailed. If you're an artist, the one area that you might be able to generate income from is if you're also a songwriter, then your music might be playing and therefore your public performance. But that is not money you're going to get right away. You also, a number of enterprising artists and musicians have been trying to stream their performances from home or from secluded location. How that is working out is still not too clear. Mm-hmm. What is happening is that we're sure that streaming services are doing pretty well because people are confined and they are listening and watching things. But we don't know how that is turning out for the individual artists who are just trying to attempt this newfangled arrangement. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes.
But when you talk about loss and loss of income, loss of earning, could you give us an estimate in your esteemed field as a professional, an estimate of how much this will affect the pockets of our entertainers?
Well, if you look at individual performers,
Put your camera up a little more, Clyde, because we can't see your eyes now. Right, there you go. Yes.
Yes, the standard performer, from Jamaica, could be anywhere in the range of 15 to 20,000 per overseas show. All of those have been wiped out.
Wow.
What that means is you are now seeing a situation where there's a knock-on effect because the bus and everybody associated with that are affected. And then, the airlines and so on. But that notwithstanding, the fact is that anybody who provides support services for the musicians and the artists, they are affected. So, and then the ecosystem around the entertainment, for example, the dances, we had, wedding, we had one of these events, these major dance events, basically every night. I jokingly said we needed to look for some more nights to stage these events. Now you find that they're all shuttered. and there's an ecosystem around that. The people
Peanut
who
vendor,
peanut vendor, the
yeah,
soup vendor,
yeah,
those people have been affected. And then that also has an impact on, you know, people who sell clothing and the
yeah. Trickles
cosmetology.
right down. All of the
And
linkage industries. Hear what you're saying? Um,
so it is a significant kind of impact that we're talking about.
What
You
about
know,
time of year, Clyde? Is time of year significant? Because I see Freddie McGregor saying that if this thing lasts through the summer, we can forget entertainment for the rest of 2020. Is this a particularly busy, is this their busy touring time? Why he would say
and-
that?
yes, that's exactly why he's saying that. Because what you will find is that now is a relatively slow period for touring and related activities. It picks up quickly in the summer because that's a warmer season. So in Europe,
Europe, yeah.
things are happening there. In the United States, things start to move apace. So yes, if it goes into the summer, it is going to have a significant impact on the entertainment sector.
Can entertainers prepare for something like this?
I would think that in the future there might be steps that can be taken.
All right, Clyde, can you just tilt the phone down a little? So, yeah,
Yeah,
right there.
one of the steps I think that will have to be taken is to have the kind of contingency in place to deal with these kind of possibilities. So we're talking about loss of income. I mean, what might need to be put in place is personal setting aside of income to deal with these eventualities. And that might mean that this might have to be something that is administered whether by some music or entertainment related organization, industry organization, maybe in conjunction with the government. And of course, it would maybe require some kind of contribution from the individual artists. I think that's one of the ways that you might be able to cushion this kind.
Almost like a partner protection type
Yes,
scenario.
you're gonna need some kind of group contribution.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
People can actually mitigate against these kind of factors.
So, so
I that is perhaps the most sensible thing in terms of trying to negate
yeah. What
the,
about
the negative outcomes.
what about the opportunities? Because Dwayne just spoke with a group of young men who have a delivery
the service,
service,
yeah.
and I've read that those services are experiencing an uptick in business now because obviously there's an opportunity for them in the middle of the crisis. What would be the opportunity you think for entertainers in the middle of this crisis? I see people doing parties online. I see people crashing sites that have, capacity because more people than not want to jump on and virtually party. Is there a way to monetize this? Is there a way for online concerts? What are the opportunities here?
Well, you've had these parties. You have had people who are trying to get their performances out, as I indicated earlier. It is going to be a function of how well these things are monetized. How well the performers are able to and the producers and promoters of these events are able to monetize it
Yeah.
because people will pay. And it is just a matter of the settlement arrangements that they have. And there will be possibilities because, you will find that perhaps emerging from this will be more cost effective ways of doing things because, I mean, one of the real value, I think, from a crisis like this is that you get to see the layers of cost and you get to really peel away some of these layers so that
This
Okay.
happens. Yeah.
I hope you're okay, because, no, I think you're fine. I just think your phone hit the ground. We're hearing you, Clyde. You can wrap it up, because we're going to go to break. You want to finish what you were saying?
yes, I'm fine.
Yes. Don't worry. Keep
You
talking.
can keep talking. Yeah, we can hear
fixed
you.
you. We have a picture of you on screen, so you can keep going.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, so I'm saying we're going to have to deal with that particular issue of, monetizing
Yeah.
and take advantage of that.
And taking
I
a look
want
at
to tell
cost
you,
again. Pulling out what
yes,
is fluff and leaving what's critical.
yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Thank you very much there, sir. Appreciate your time this morning. I hope your phone is okay, Clyde. You've been very mean with it this morning. Poor phone on the ground. Thank you for checking in with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.